Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Austin Vanderford versus Aaron Jeffery. So Austin Vanderford versus Aaron Jeffery, Bellator. See this one right here is I'm going with Aaron Jeffery. But I guess the biggest thing I could say kind of discouraging about this pick is that I feel like Jeffery has, fell short in a lot of big moments, and this is a pretty big moment. Vanderford is like what just coming off a title defense loss. We got, absolutely embarrassed by Gegard Mousasi, the former champion now, which make the loss look even worse now. But still a very solid fighter, pretty solid wrestling, some pretty solid BJJ. But in all, a pretty solid talent. Jeffery on the other side, he brings same thing, a lot of same strengths. I do feel like he's the better striker between the two. And I do feel like overall he has full better competition, in my opinion. Obviously, he didn't fight Gegard Mousasi or anything like that, but for some of the more solid prospects coming up, right now in the UFC for Kyle Barallo, pretty competitive fight. Got dropped by Brent Allen. That wasn't really the best example or anything, but I guess he's fighting fresher faces. I guess that's the thing. I mean, Austin Vanderford did fight Fabian Edwards, but Fabian Edwards still at this point has very questionable wrestling defense at this point. So he just took advantage of a weak area in a fighter. So I feel like people Jeffery was fighting was more well-rounded, I'm saying. So I feel this one, I feel like Vanderford probably will have a lot of advantages in this fight, but I feel like Jeffery will fight a better fight, and I'm going to lean to him that. Probably like, average confidence. Average confidence Jeffery here. I feel like he'll be able to address the wrestling of Vanderford and make him have to strike more than he wants to, make him have to clinch more than he wants to, and really have to fight a fight, and that it won't be a case where he can just lay on the guy. I'm not going to say like, oh, that's all Vanderford does. I know he got striking as well. It's definitely not his strongest area in his game, but he can do that. But I feel like Jeffery will be able to keep him in these areas, force him to fight a full-fledged fight and not just a fight where he's kind of just relying on his grappling and his control. But I feel like he'll be able to get those positions, but I feel like Jeffery will be able to keep him working all these positions, make him fight a more uncomfortable fight. But definitely see this is a very close fight either way it's going, regardless. That's the lock name. This is going to be a competitive fight, but I feel like Jeffery will be able to prevail in that competitive fight. And like I said, we'll be at a create situation where Vanderford will have to strike more than he wants to, and have to stand more than he wants to, and be in positions that aren't as comfortable to him. And I feel like in those situations, that's going to wear on Vanderford, whereas Jeffery has been in fights where, he's been able to have to deal with a lot of different situations. And also, Vanderford just took his first L. Jeffery took 3 L's. So he's like, been there, done this. This is Vanderford's, riding out undefeated aura, then to get absolutely dismantled. Now you're trying to reevaluate things. And then you don't help that your girlfriend is Paige Van who this career fell apart the first time she lost. So y'all sharing beds and stuff. Maybe y'all sharing the mentality. So we don't know he's going to come back stronger, come back weaker. But I know Jeffery, he has had his losses. Went back to the drawing board, came back stronger every single time. And I feel like this is the best Jeffery we have been seeing. I mean, we have yet to see, and only want to see better from him. But still, again, 2 very young guys. But I like Jeffery, to be able to prevail in a rough fight over Vanderford is basically what I'm saying. And I feel like he's going to be to stop him 3rd round. So in this fight, I got Aaron Jeffery via 3rd round TKO.